The left is more unhinged than ever. All right, we know that. What does Donald Trump post-presidency do with his time?
Oh, God. I don't know, Megyn. Yeah, no. You know, it's an interesting one. It's like, this was always during the campaign. It's like, you know, are we working him too hard? It's like, no, keep him going, because there's nothing sometimes more scary to us that we're heading, you know, perhaps clean up some messes, you know, getting the call at like 5 o'clock in the morning, like, did you see the tweet that went out 3 hours ago? And, like, no, what happened? Don't worry, you're on CNN in a couple hours. What are the talking points? It's like, honestly, we don't know. Figure it out. You know, the scariest Donald Trump is a bored Donald Trump. So we
Real.
I gotta figure out. We all have to figure out how to keep him busy. But you know,
He could pull the Obama, not leave Washington, and be the shadow president for the next guy.
that would be fun. Listen, I think one way or the other, he's always going to keep busy. I mean, you know, you even see the passion of what he has now as he's, you know, doing additions to the White House. I mean, he's always going to be a builder at heart. And I think because he's a builder, it's why he understands how to do these things. It's also why he's so able to relate to regular people. You know, he still always sort of defaults back to his roots of being, a builder, someone who creates. And so, you know, I imagine he'll always remain politically active because he too likes the action, and
the party likes him. The left is more unhinged than ever. All right, we know that. That's obvious. They've gone from, like, back when I was on Fox, we used to talk about political correctness. Now it's insane wokeness.
Like, I'm gonna just call a thing. Like, this administration is...
Yes, she's right. Megyn Kelly had a town hall with Don Jr. They talked a lot. A lot of questions surfaced to him about Trump and the left. His response are amazing. Before we go into this video, there is something Megyn Kelly said on this video about the left, and I agree with. When you take a look at how these people behave nowadays, it's concerning. Watching Jasmine Crockett a few hours ago, yes, if you love what I'm doing here, please check if your notification is on. And subscribe if this is your first time coming to this channel. For people who complain they don't get my notification, I don't know what exactly is happening.
I don't have any hope. And I'm sorry. I should be getting on here with a message of coming from strength and vigor and resolve. And like, I don't have any hope for our future, you guys. And I'm so sorry for anybody who has to live like this and know that they're related to people like this. You know, it's like, I was saying to someone earlier today, like, at least with my mom, I can send her that stuff. And she voted for him, you know, but she'll write back and be like, oh my God, that's disturbing. That's awful, you know. And it's like, at least, and I know the words are hollow. Trust me, I know. But at least there's like some type of validation, you know, like she was disgusted at like the East Wing being knocked out and demolished this week. And it's like, nothing will ever be enough for these people. They will. They're gonna do it. They've done it. We don't live in a functioning democracy right now. We have a president behaving like a tyrant, like a tyrannical dictator. And they're cheering him on. And I know I've heard, you know, some rumblings about some farmers who are starting to come around. And I get that, like, there are some people who are starting to wake up, but not enough of them. And I'm sorry, because I'm now realizing that the purpose of this video is so selfish. It's to come on here and, like, grieve publicly, process this publicly, because I have that privilege of, like, some people who follow me on here and actually care about my videos and what I have to say. So I hope it doesn't come off as selfish as I think it might. I want to grieve in front of all of you and let you know that, like, if you just have a day where you can't go to work and you can't go to the grocery store and just put on the brave face and do all the things, and if you have 5 minutes or you just want to cry, you know it, guys. We are here, and it's gonna get so much goddamn worse before it gets better. And I'm just so sorry for us.
Like, I'm gonna just call a thing. Like, this administration is racist. That he has always been a racist, and that is what we are enduring in this country. Let me give you some facts behind this racism. And they get mad when I say the things that I say, but I will not stop speaking the truth. Number one, I said that what we were experiencing in this country felt like what I would imagine slave patrols to look like. And frankly, anybody that knows anything about slave patrols, this is exactly what it was like. We're talking about lawless people.
You know, it's actually amazing to see how liberals are breaking down in tears like this. At a certain point, when I look at a lady crying because of this, oh, I have lost hope, you know, then I begin to wonder. The Trump administrations have been focused on this. If you don't like the country, go somewhere else. That is simple, right? If you have lost hope, go somewhere else. I believe you will feel comfortable. Some share their experience, what they are seeing after leaving the country in tears every single day, now regretting why they did that. This lady crying about, oh, demolishing the White House. I really want her to do some research. After doing that, she will realize a lot of things that they did. Different administrations did something. Why is it that when it concerns Trump, everything will always stand out? They will continue. I saw a Democrat lawmaker a few hours ago saying if any person is considering to run as a Democrat candidate, he should first call this out. He should be ready to say he would demolish that the first day in office. I don't know. If you have not realized, these people don't want anything should link to Trump. They don't want to give credit. They don't want Trump names to be in history. Reason you see them doing this. Now going into ghetto Democrat Jasmine, I'm not surprised. She's fond of this every single time. Calling Trump this, it is a normal thing to her. So coming here to say, oh, this administration is raised, this, is no surprise to me. Megyn Kelly had this to say. Take a look at this video.
The left is more unhinged than ever. All right, we know that. That's obvious. They've gone from, like, back when I was on Fox, we used to talk about political correctness. Now it's insane wokeness, which is way more pernicious, like way more dangerous, and like a new cult religion that's like satanic. They used to call John McCain a racist. Okay. Mitt Romney a sexist. Sure, Jan. Right? And now we've graduated to with Trump. Like, they're just doubling and tripling, quadrupling down on all this crazy messaging. We went from a left that wanted to take over conservatives. I mean, that is sick. And it's real. Like, I could not believe the number of people who cheered.
Where's the lie? All what she said here is nothing but the truth, but they will never accept. From one after another, now, every person that comes up, believe me, if J.D. Vance is president, these people have a different name. Oh, J.D. Vance, this. They have already started. So it's not surprising to see them, behave like this every single time. I want to appreciate people supporting me. I'm going to end here. I don't want to make the video long. God bless you abundantly. Continue to share out my videos. Each time you see my notification. As of the short clips, that is for the YT algorithm.
What church have more Republicans on the show, but they don't want to come on. They're scared of us.
It's like history.
Point when I say I'm not going to be apocalyptic. He even gets an off.
If the Democrats
because how many times do somebody asks
for?
JD Vance should be the next president of the United States. If you want to serve in the American
give interviews, I don't do that.
JD Vance should be the next president of the United States.
Happening at the moment.
Yeah. President Obama.
Is blatant censorship.
Because he says he has a team of fact checkers.
The FCC.
I want them to stop fooling around with my right to say what I feel.
Americans, it's a part of who we are.
Because that is really something that didn't happen before.
Does anybody else watch The View? Because I think there's...
I'm going to say one.
Look, there are certain rules of free speech.
A right to have a television show.
All the same people that are in these polite... Dave Chappelle.
Without of interest.
I cast my no.
It's so disheartening to me